Hi, everyone. Good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for all signs. It is a collective reading, therefore, I speak in broad terms. You have to figure out where it best fits in your life, if at all. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. It doesn't mean anything is wrong. It just means you're working on something different. So don't worry about that. It's originally created for Thursday, May 5th. It's not solely set for that date. My readings are broad spectrum, so they're available to you when you find them, more so when they're originally created. If you're a regular watcher and you watch in consecutive order, then use them in consecutive order. But if you watch them randomly and you just happen to want to pick a video out of the hundreds of videos that are on my channel and watch it and see if there's a message, go for it. You're more than allowed to do that. You have to figure out where it best fits in your life, and it pertains to what situation, though. And always, always, always use your own highest intelligence and intuition when making your own life decisions, especially after having watched one of my videos. Do not let my video make the decision for you. That's not the point of why we're here on this planet. We're here to use our free will and grow and, produce and create from our desires and from our heart and from our minds. So keep that in mind when watching my videos. Use them as sort of a support, a validation, a counterpart to what you already know to be going on. Okay? For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu that is underneath each of the daily videos. In there is all of my contact information, how to follow me on social media, because I'll be honest, I'm a queen, but not a social media queen. I'm not hugely good at social media. So you're more than welcome to follow my Instagram, which is, I don't post very often. So at least I won't be bothering you a lot. That's always nice. Or you can follow my Facebook group or any of that sort of stuff. But it's ways to get in touch with me and reach me directly. And you can feel free to do so that way. Or you can leave me a question or a comment on this channel. And I do read those and I usually like them. Sometimes I will respond to them if I have the time or if I feel like they, need a response. I'm trying to be better about it because I believe it helps the YouTube algorithm. But, I have a busy life too, I guess. Not that it's busy, but, I just get busy doing stuff like we all do. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. I would greatly appreciate it. Would love to have you. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video goes up. They do go up daily. I will reference the underpinning energy, which is the video from Sunday, the week at the beginning of the week. I pulled 3 cards that signify the whole week, that kind of what's going on that week. And then each day I build upon those cards throughout the week just to add another layer of depth to my readings. So if you're wondering why I'm referring to cards you're not seeing, that's because that's from the Sunday reading, and you can see that at the end of this video in the lower left-hand corner. You can re-watch that, get some, ideas to what I'm talking about. Beyond that, like I said, leave a question or comment, subscribe, share the channel out because I'm social media handy capable. If you could please share the video out to your groups wherever it's warranted, where people will enjoy it, where people will benefit from it, not anywhere where you're going to get in any trouble or break any rules. Don't do that. But if you could share it to your Facebook groups, share it to your Instagrams, tell your friends, send the video in messages to people, be like, oh girl, he just said this and it meant this for me, you better watch it. Do that stuff for me, please help me grow this channel. All right, so because it's a small passion project that I want to see get bigger, I want it to help others, I want to be able to support and sort of ideally a light of inspiration to others through this channel. And doing so would require people to actually watch it. And those of you that do watch it, I appreciate and love all of you. Thank you so much. And not to be, rude or anything, but I especially appreciate and love my Patreon subscribers because they actually subscribe to the channel and pay a monthly fee just to see these videos a day early, and I appreciate that. So you all know who you are. So thank you very much. You guys help to monetize all of this work that I do. All right. So it is like 4:17 a.m. my time right now. I've been up since I think 3:15. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. It's been this way for months. I just wake up at like 3 in the morning, like it's nobody's business. All right. Let's see what the card is for today. And we've got, oh, hi. This is a really lovely depiction. It's the Two of Pentacles. I didn't even recognize it at first, but I love the two babies. And I love how she's feeding them. It's really sweet. This is a beautiful deck. It's very pretty, very romantic. It's Gustav Klimt. I think that's how you say it. And I believe he's Russian. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody will correct me on that. I know you all will. But what I like about this is that this actually feels more in balance than a traditional Two of Pentacles, right? And what I also like about this, and I'm just going to throw it out there, is now that are we at Wednesday the 4th or Thursday the 5th? We're at Thursday the 5th. So if I said Wednesday the 4th, this is the reading for Thursday the 5th, guys. What I like about this right out of the gate is that in the Sunday reading, in the underpinning for the midweek, which would be right about now, we have that Knight of Pentacles energy underneath this. So this Pentacle energy is shifting into play, right? Pentacles is the earth element. It is about manifestation. It is about material things, right? Like money, possessions, that sort of a thing, right? But I also think, and other readers, I'm not the only reader that thinks this way, Pentacles can also represent, physical relationships, like actual relationships with others, right? Because they are a physical being, right? So they're part of that material world, right? So how we work within those relationships also can be a Pentacles thing. Now, Two of Pentacles is normally depicted with a man juggling two pentacles. There's always this idea of trying to get things into balance, get things into order, get things to like kind of work out, learning as we go sort of feeling to it. But this one here gives me this really gentle kind of nurturing feeling to it, which I like. It's not a normal depiction. Now, the two children to me kind of represent the newness or that learning aspect of the Pentacles card. But I love how she's leaning down and sort of giving them each their share, right? Teaching them how to kind of maybe balance their needs to their wants, to knowing that there's enough for everyone to go around, if that makes sense. And so we saw a lot of Wands energy in the early part of this week. We also saw a little bit of, Seven of Swords, deception and stuff like that going on this week. And so this Two of Pentacles to me feels like we're bringing things back into balance. We're looking at things as they are from a very real perspective, especially with that Knight of Pentacles underneath, because the Knight of Pentacles is going to be a little bit extra scrutinizing, not in a bad way, just in a more cautious, careful, thorough is a really good word for him too, a very thorough way, right? And I think that that's why he brings in this Two of Pentacles, and this Two of Pentacles is depicted in such a way where it doesn't feel wonky to me. It feels nurturing. It feels loving. It feels kind. It feels like honoring ourselves at a level as we learn or work through situations that might be new to us, right? That normally we might have been thrown off guard, or we might feel like, all right, what am I going to do about this? That's not the vibe I get from this today, especially with that Knight underneath this. The vibe is that, okay, I may not know how to do this. I may not know how to create this, but I'm sure as damn well going to try. I'm going to nurture this in me, or in this situation, or in this other person, or in this desire. And I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to feed these babies, basically, right? And watch them grow, right? Feed these ideas, feed these desires, that whatever we were kicking around in the beginning of the week with the Eight of Wands and the King of Wands and all of that sort of desire stuff. Now I'm going to get practical. I'm going to get down on my knees, similar to like this, what this woman is. I'm going to ground into the earth and make this real by nurturing it into being. And not only is the Two of Pentacles going to help me to do that, but the Knight of Pentacles underneath is so steady, so strong, so forthright, so sort of capable, discerning, all of that. He's going to lend to that. Now, what I also like about all of this is we just had that new moon in Taurus, and we are still in Taurus season, and Pentacles is Earth, right? So, excuse me, all of this kind of lines up in whatever it is that we want, because with new moons comes new creations, right? And so we're still in kind of, I mean, yes, it's the 4th, but I'm going to say I think that you guys could still safely say that you're still in that new moon productive period of what we focus on, what we nurture, what we love, what we give attention to is what we build upon, right? Is what's going to grow in our lives, right? So I feel like keeping that in mind, today should be a day where we're calm, we're centered, we're learning, we're nurturing, whether that's ourselves, others, situations, things we want to see grow and be fruitful, because ultimately that's kind of the goal of the Pentacle suit, is to grow and be fruitful, to be abundant, right? It may not feel completely abundant or there yet, but we know that we have sort of the perseverance. That's the Knight of Pentacles too, which is a great word for him, and the strength to see it through. We just have to begin the stages of building upon it, and that's what this 2 is telling me that we're doing. Okay, so let's look to the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. And our card for today is, View from above. Get the big picture. Now, what I like about this is we've got the view from above, but we've got her very much down at their level. So while we're looking at the bigger picture, we're also sort of double timing it, or looking at the bigger picture, yet doing the practical steps that need to take place to make this bigger picture happen. That's my first read from this. Does that make sense? Like right out of the gate, this says to me there's a bigger view to be had. And in doing so, and in having that bigger view, we're able to make more informed or more specialized, specific decisions in how we. I keep going to these children because they're so precious, but like how we raise up our ideas, how we nurture up our goals, our dreams, and all of that. And there's a way to have sort of like that dual perspective or that dual vision of this is how I want it in the bigger picture, but this is what I need to do in the right now, so that, however many steps beyond what I'm doing right now will lead me to that view from above, will lead me to that bigger picture, will lead me to that more expansive experience, that more abundant experience. And the Knight of Pentacles underneath all of this is going to gently lead us there, right? Step after step, moment after moment, in patience, ideally. So for those of you that are impatient or want it yesterday, this is not the energy to be like acting out on that. We want to remain positive and focused and patient with ourselves and with those around us as we move towards not only what we want, but also the bigger picture in everything, okay? And so this says, get the big picture. All right. So not only is she very much in the present feeding those babies, and those babies to me are metaphoric as to physical ideas or opportunities that we want to see grow. But she's also, the other lady in the other card is looking from high above and seeing sort of where she wants to be in the distance, right? So there's this kind of interplay of living in the present moment and doing what needs to get done correctly, and then focusing on, is it still in alignment with my bigger picture? Indeed it is. Okay, I go back to feeding my babies or my ideas. I go back to doing the steps 1, 2, 3, like boom, boom, boom. And then I'll go back and check. Is it still in line with my vision? Yes. Okay, back to the present moment. What do I do next? And it's that sort of thing. And that to me, excuse me, that to me is also the balancing act that the Two of Pentacles usually represents. But what I get from this with both of these cards is both are very calm. Like I feel a calmness to both of these women in these cards. Even this sort of view from above picture, it's like she's looking out into her future with sort of I would say excitement, but excitement almost doesn't even feel calm enough to me. She's like perceiving or discerning her bigger picture. She understands she's not there yet, but she also feels okay with it to me as I'm looking at her. Like, I don't feel like she's like, come on, man, I want to get there. Some of you guys might feel that way, but this is not the time to feel that way. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles at work and it being Taurus season, it's about productive steps towards our goals. Everything counts is kind of the feeling that I'm getting from all of this. So let me read View from Above to you really quick. And I don't have my glasses, so bear with me. They must be at my other desk. Hold on, I gotta find it. All right, View from Above. Get the big picture. The meaning is, don't get bogged down in details. Let go of petty concerns. Get the big picture. Imagine that you're seeing your life from above. Only do what is truly important. Sorry to knock the camera, but that's what she's doing in the Two of Pentacles. Everything else is inconsequential. Go through each area of your life to look and see what the big picture is. Make major life decisions based on this strategy. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know it's easy to forget what the overall journey is about when the traveler gets caught up in the day-to-day survival and the ups and downs of life on the road. It's only when the traveler takes time to look at the big picture that he realizes that most worries and anxieties are only temporary. Imagine yourself in the future. Ask yourself if what you are doing now will be important to your future self. Focusing on these concerns takes up valuable life force energy. Keep your focus directed on the important things in life. Let everything else drop away. Okay, guys? And remember, the grounding stone this week is about enjoying this process. So make sure that whatever you are doing, you are taking pleasure in the doing of it. Now, let's see what the grounding stone is for today. And oh, Jesus Christ, it's on a different colored stone, but the word is, and we're being reminded to enjoy this process. So not only enjoying, because I have enjoy on both obsidian and on marble. So we have this duality of light and dark, good and bad, black and white, right? Enjoy all of it is what it's telling me. Enjoy the present moment and enjoy dreaming about the future, the manifestation of the future and the view from above. But also go back to the present moment and enjoy this, maybe what might feel like the small, I don't want to say tedious but it does feel a little bit more intricate work. It may require a little bit more patience, but remind yourself, find the joy in that, find the enjoyment in that, and understand that it coincides with that bigger picture. It's all part of the process, and we're here to learn, grow, and collaborate and create. That is your forecast. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.